Xin chào everybody, this is Evil GM at Worldcon 75, and here we have Lupo, the space adventure card game, coming up in a few weeks. It's a small, from small company called Lupoworld, and they're here to tell us about the card game.
Hi guys, my name is Gerhard or Gary.
Hello, I'm Teppo.
So we're gonna tell you shortly about Lupo the Space Adventure. It's a collaborative and creative roleplay card game that takes you and your friends on a ridiculous science fiction adventure. And I would say we'd start now. I'd like to invite you to play with us. So first of all, hello, I'm the ambassador of the Intergalactic Committee. And as you know, planet Earth turned into a raisin and you have to find a new home for humanity. But I'm lucky to have chosen one here next to me. First thing to do, please choose a character name for your character, whatever you want.
Alright, I'll put here. From all the world people, seems like a YouTuber is still on a mission. No idea why they chose a YouTuber to become an astronaut, but hey, I'm in.
So what do we have here?
We have Evil GM, and we have T-Bone.
Yeah, T-Bone is mine.
T-Bone, an evil GM.
Yes.
Next thing, you'll need something. First, please choose a name for your space crew. Whatever name, but you need a name for your space crew. Write it down, you can decide what you want.
Okay, what should we call our team?
Team No Raisins, please.
Okay. Pretty polite as well.
Yeah, I don't really have anything against raisins. Some of my friends are raisins, so.
Okay, that's what team.
Okay, we have Team Raisins, please, and Evil GM with T-Bone.
Wonderful. So your first task, so you have a name for your character, you know your space crew, and now, what do we need to travel to space? We need a spaceship.
A spaceship.
So now your task is design a spaceship based on the name you've chosen for your space crew.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. We have, since the whole place have turned into a raisin, basically we built it out of raisins. It'll work just fine. A few wings. You work with what you get, boy.
Are we happy with this?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. So now you get a spaceship.
It was cheap.
Was it cheap? Well, it does its job.
Possible, yeah.
So next thing, you have a role during your mission. You can pick one.
Yes, please.
What are you?
I'm the Diplonaut.
And you will be the Chiefonaut.
I'm the Chiefonaut. Oh. I'll be running the stuff.
Before I tell you your mission tasks, I will send you the coordinates of your new world. We've received coordinates that you will land on a no-gravity world. In this no-gravity world, be careful, as the name says, there's no gravity, so it's very hard to attach something. But there's atmosphere and there's oxygen. And we've received information that at the same time, a new species arrived at the same time. Vegan T-Rexes.
Oh, nice.
As I said, vegan T-Rexes are gigantic, but unlike normal T-Rexes we know on planet Earth, they're vegan. They love organic food, they're very passionate, oriented, and they love everything needs to be organic and vegan, so no meat. And they also don't like animal slaughter. And we thought cities on planet Earth look very boring, so the new town or whatever you create needs to look gigantic.
So that the T-Rexes fit in.
Exactly. And as I said, we want to live in peace and harmony. That's why we have a Diplonaut on board. So whatever you build and create needs to fit both for human beings and vegan T-Rexes. And now to your mission tasks. Diplonaut.
Yes.
You have to create a social space for your citizens. So something where your people, human beings and vegan T-Rexes can come together, get to know each other and have fun. And you, Chiefonaut, you have to create a form of transportation. A form of transportation that is doable on a no-gravity world and fits both vegan T-Rexes and human beings. My proud Spaceonauts, you have your coordinates, you have your mission tasks. Off you go. You can first negotiate, you can use pen and paper to visualize ideas, whatever you want to do.
Alright, I can start. So we need a space that the T-Rexes and humans can come together. gigantic space? Do you have any ideas?
Well, first of all, we're glad that the vegan T-Rexes are vegan, for one. The other thing is though, when we came to the planet, which didn't have any gravity on it, and our whole spaceship was made out of raisins, so the vegan, the first contact wasn't that good, as they tried to eat eat the whole spaceship. It was just a little misunderstanding, because they didn't try to eat us. They were looking at the giant raisin. They were like, "Oh hell yeah!" And but glad that we actually got the diplomatic stuff done. They live in a low, no gravity world, so they actually have some sort of super mutant powers or something like that that attaches them inside the world, and we want to share their biology, perhaps the gene that makes them create their own gravity there somehow.
They arrived at the same time, or have they been living
No,
there?
they haven't been living there. They've arrived at the same time.
Oh.
So vegan T-Rexes also traveled a long way, and for like we also want to live there. So now you have to find a way to live together.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, your mutant powers seem to fit if they don't need anything to attach themselves to the planet's surface. But we need the structures to be attached to the planet's surface somehow. Maybe weights or something.
Yeah. We probably we might either need the anti-gravitational device, or we could share some of our technology, because they came here somehow also. Their spaceship is humongous, and they're, I don't know what happened to their planet, but we're probably both on big peril. As a Chiefonaut, I think first we gather up their scientific group. So to ask that, what should we do with this no gravity world, and also I don't know what actually made this character decide that we're going here. Maybe we ran out of gas or something like that.
Well, you were sent here because of the Intergalactic Committee. You see, you're just one of thousands of space crews to explore the space and find a habitable space. You just you happen to land on a no gravity world.
This is what you get when you make a YouTuber, Chief.
So I would say,
Yep.
first thing first, let's focus on a social space.
Yeah.
How can you bring vegan T-Rexes and human beings together in a no gravity world?
I imagine this space where we can kind of enter. It's a gigantic space. There's two doors for the T-Rexes, and the humans, they can enter that, and there's gravity inside the building, which is gigantic.
Yes.
And there inside the dome, T-Rexes and people can come together and, well, first discuss the problems, like you said, how to make the planet, how to have the gravity there.
Yeah. And I think after this all has worked out and people have lived there for like 5 or 10 years, I would love to live there if they have the same prices for, like, let's say, okay, everything is vegan though, but you can have vegan buffet, or if you just have one plate of something, I would have a gigantic tapas plate, but you know, it's the size of an entree, and when you go to a movie theaters, the screen is big because of the T-Rexes, and the seats are big as the T-Rexes, and I think the front seats have to be for humans and the back seats for T-Rexes, so nobody's blocking anybody.
We have to design everything. For the movie theater is great, like small space for the humans and gigantic space for the T-Rexes. Have to write it down.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking that if they're going to date each other's, you know, you just swipe left most of the time because it's a T-Rex. Oh, she looks cute. That T-Rex is fine.
Exactly.
And yeah, you have to decide what you do on your date.
Should we mingle more? Should we write laws about that?
Yeah.
But I'm a diplonaut, so I think it's a good thing that we socialize more with the big T-Rexes. So So
And I mean, you have to think about T-Rexes are strong and big, so I'm sure you can like somehow like you give them something, they give you something.
exactly that. The movie theater is there, the social space is there. Oh yeah, the tapas board, we need that as well. We need something, we don't have the actual farmer with us, so we need like some place to grow the vegetables and stuff we eat.
Yeah,
So,
I bet their crops are gigantic or something like that.
that's true.
I mean, they have to survive somehow that they could make space travel.
Maybe we could have like floating gardens where we can get them closer to sunlight and grow something inside them.
Yeah.
Endless possibilities that we
I can
do.
also imagine the date that the vegan T-Rex is planning to take an appetizer, entree, and dessert, and you'll just think that maybe I'll just take one small appetizer, size of a T-Rex,
That's
and
true.
the rest they can actually share. Yeah, the human doesn't eat that much.
Yeah, we could eat the T-Rexes. Or the T-Rexes, when they don't get their vegetables, they could start eating the humans as well. We don't want that.
No, you don't want that.
Plus, they're vegan. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they're vegan. They made their promise, yeah.
But do you think vegan T-Rexes are vegan because on their home planet there was nothing else than T-Rexes, so that they only they think they're vegan, but not if they see humans, they're like, hey, maybe we like meat.
That's true. There could be problems. Maybe we should have like fail-safe program when they turn evil. We could destroy them like instantly or eat them. We could think about that. But they're big and strong. We could use that as advantage. I don't know how intelligent they are.
Well, probably so intelligent that they can do intergalactic
Exactly.
travels.
That's true.
But then, I mean, couldn't we use them as like to use them to create some form of gravity force, like rotation or something?
Yeah, maybe we could have like indoors. We could have gigantic wheels that we could put the T-Rexes running there. Because I remember in Jurassic Park they were
That's harsh
really
labor.
fast.
running a lot. Yeah.
And as a Chiefonaut, because you have to think about the transportation system, you have to think about
Oh,
how
that's
to
right.
generate power. And this is how we can generate electricity.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh man, that T-Rex is gonna get hungry quite fast if
Oh, it's true.
it
We could
keeps
use
running all the
We
time.
could use a carrot.
Yes,
Oh, come on, they're not that stupid.
Maybe they are.
maybe they are.
Hopefully they are.
I mean, if they're gonna ask how did we end up here, we're gonna explain. Well, our planet kind of turned into a raisin, so who's the stupid now?
That's true.
That's true.
We have to keep. Maybe it's an entree for an tapas board.
Oh, a
full of
tapas board,
vegetables.
exactly.
Yeah. It's like a buffet of different things.
But is it now they like super fashion? They have oats everything. You
Yeah.
have oats steak, oats burger. This is vegan.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that.
The transportation, I think, whatever transportation they had on their home planet should work fine for humans as well, as long as they have their own cars for humans. I mean, imagine you're ordering an Uber and then you see this gigantic car coming and you're like, oh, I got this T-Rex car. That's okay. You climb in and the T-Rex is like, you need a baby seat or something like that. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Okay, we have to wrap up.
Yeah. So basically, we came up with a good wrap that. So the humans and T-Rexes are living inside a gravity-controlled dome, and that's how little by little this civilization just
Started. It's just the beginning.
starts.
And here we have a vegan T-Rex car, but as you can see, that was just the basic of Lupo the Space Adventure. You will play with minimum 3 up to 25 people as a team, and there are impact cards and 16 world, species, and style cards. So, as you can see, the possibilities are endless. There's no wrong or right. Your only limit is your imagination.
Yes, it's like a storytelling game with just cards. We have sometimes random cards if you want to make your game harder. have a little bit of conflict.
For example,
just here.
you could have an impact card. All you need is love. So your citizens fell in love, started making babies, and you have to figure out how a vegan T-Rex and human baby might look like.
That's what I talked about. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
And the game will be out in a few weeks.
August 21st.
August 21st. And please check up
Lupoworld.com.
Lupoworld.com. The link is in the description. And these guys will be hanging at Worldcon until Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're visiting Worldcon, please check out their stand. It's a nice game concept, and they'll gladly tell you all about it. And
you get to design your own
creatures. And you can design your own creatures as well.
And you get to design your own creatures, of course. So please, viewers, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, hit the share, and check out my and theirs Facebook and Twitter accounts. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.